Have you ever noticed that being normal with money guarantees you'll stay broke? Think about it. What does a normal person do? They finance a car they can't afford. They rent an apartment that takes half their paycheck. They carry credit card debt. They have no emergency fund. They buy things to feel better. They work 40 years hoping retirement works out. And you know what happens? They stay broke. Not because they're lazy, not because they're stupid, but because they're normal. Here's the problem. Normal is designed to keep you broke. Normal is financial suicide disguised as responsible adult behavior. The Japanese have a word for this, Hansei. It means ruthless self-reflection, not gentle self-improvement. Ruthless examination of what you're doing wrong. And here's what Hansei reveals. If you're doing what everyone else is doing, you'll get what everyone else has. And what does everyone else have? Debt, stress, no savings, no plan, no freedom. Today, you'll discover why being normal with money is the fastest path to staying broke forever. Why the Japanese practice of Hansei brutal honesty about your financial reality is the only way out. And why everything you think is responsible is actually destroying your wealth. By the end of this video, you'll understand that normal equals broke. And you'll know exactly how to stop being normal. Before we continue, subscribe and comment. What's one normal thing you're doing that's keeping you broke? Now let's talk about why normal people stay broke. Chapter 1. The Normal Trap. Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus was 34 years old and completely normal with money. And that was the problem. He earned $65,000 per year. Not rich, but solid middle class. He did everything society told him to do. Everything that seemed normal and responsible. He bought a new car. Well, he financed a new car. $35,000 at 6% interest for 72 months. His payment was $599 per month. But that's normal, right? Everyone has a car payment. He rented a nice apartment. $1,500 per month. About 46% of his after-tax income. But that's normal. You have to live somewhere. He had credit card debt. Not a lot. Just $8,000. But he made the minimum payments on time. That's responsible, right? That's what normal people do. He had student loans. $32,000. $320 per month. But everyone has student loans. That's just normal now. He had a gym membership he rarely used. Streaming subscriptions he barely watched. A phone plan that cost way too much. But these are all normal expenses, right? Let me show you Marcus's actual monthly budget. This is what normal looks like. Income after taxes, $4,200 per month. Car payment, $599. Rent, $1,500. Student loans, $320. Credit cards, $200 minimum payment. Insurance, $300 for car and renters. Utilities and phone, $200. Groceries and food, $600. Gas, $150. Subscriptions, $60 for streaming, gym, apps. Going out, $300. Let's add that up. $5,229 per month. Wait, his income is $4,200. His expenses are $5,229. He's spending $1,029 more per month than he makes. But that's impossible, you're thinking. How is he surviving? Credit cards. That's how. The $8,000 in credit card debt? It grows every single month. He's not paying it down. He's adding to it. $1,000 per month. This is Marcus after 1 year. 12 months of normal behavior. Credit card debt from $8,000 to $20,000. Student loans, still $32,000. Car, he still owes $30,000. Savings, zero. Total net worth, negative $82,000. And here's the brutal truth. Marcus did everything normal. Everything society told him was responsible adult behavior. And it destroyed him financially. Chapter 2. The Discovery. One night, Marcus hit rock bottom. He was lying in bed at 2 in the morning, unable to sleep. His credit card had been declined that day buying groceries. He couldn't even buy food. He opened his banking app. -$12 in checking. $20,000 in credit card debt. The minimum payment had gone from $200 to $350. He couldn't even afford the minimum anymore. And the worst part, he had no idea how it happened. He worked hard. He was responsible. He did everything right. Everything normal. But normal had destroyed him. The next morning, desperate and exhausted, Marcus started searching online. Why am I broke despite good income? How to fix financial disaster. Can't afford life anymore. That's when he found a video about a Japanese manufacturing company, Toyota. The video talked about how Toyota became the most reliable car company in the world. Not through better engineers, not through more money, but through a practice called Hansei. The narrator explained, after every project, every quarter, every year, Toyota executives practice Hansei. They gather in a room and ask one brutal question. What did we do wrong? Not, what did we do right? Not, let's celebrate our wins. Just, what did we do wrong? And they answer honestly. Ruthlessly honestly. No excuses. No blame. No sugarcoating. Just brutal truth about their failures, mistakes, and poor decisions. The video showed a Toyota executive saying something that hit Marcus like a truck. We don't fear failure. We fear refusing to examine our failures. Hansei is uncomfortable, but comfort is the enemy of excellence. Marcus paused the video. He'd never examined his failures. He'd never asked himself what he was doing wrong. He just kept doing what everyone else did. What was normal? He grabbed a notebook. At the top, he wrote one question. What am I doing wrong with money? Then he started writing. And once he started being honest, brutally honest, he couldn't stop. Over the next 3 hours, Marcus filled 12 pages with brutal truths about his finances. Things he'd been avoiding. Things he'd been hiding from himself. Things he'd been calling normal to avoid admitting they were destroying him. This was his Hansei moment. His first moment of ruthless self-reflection instead of comfortable self-deception. And that's when everything changed. Chapter 3. The 5 Hansei Questions. Over the next week, Marcus studied Hansei. He learned that in Japanese culture, Hansei isn't just for businesses. It's a personal practice. A discipline of regular, ruthless self-examination. He discovered that Toyota's practice came from deeper Japanese traditions. Samurai warriors practiced Hansei after every battle. Students practiced Hansei after every test. Craftsmen practiced Hansei after every project. The pattern was always the same. Brutal honesty about what went wrong. No excuses, no blame, just truth. Marcus adapted this to his finances. He created 5 Hansei questions specifically for money. These questions changed everything. Hansei question 1. Am I living below, at, or above my means? Most people think they're living within their means if they can make minimum payments. That's not living within your means. That's slowly drowning. Marcus did the math. His expenses were $5,200 per month. His income was $4,200. He was living 24% above his means. Hansei answer. I am living dangerously above my means and going deeper in debt every single month. Not, I'm doing okay. Not, everyone has debt. Brutal truth. The Hansei standard is, if you're not saving at least 20% of your income, you're living above your means, period. Marcus needed to either earn more or cut expenses by $1,000 per month minimum, plus another $800 to hit 20% savings. Total cut needed, $1,800 per month. That number terrified him. But Hansei doesn't care about your feelings. It cares about reality. Hansei question 2. What am I financing that's destroying my wealth? Here's what normal people don't understand. Everything you finance costs twice what you think. Marcus's car. $35,000 at 6% for 72 months. Total paid, $43,000. $8,000 in interest. For a car that loses value every single day. But it gets worse. That $599 per month car payment? Over 6 years, that's $43,000. If he'd invested that money instead at 8% average return, it would be $58,000. So the real cost of his normal car? Not $35,000. Not even $43,000. $58,000 in lost wealth. His credit card debt, $8,000 at 19% interest. If he only makes minimum payments, he'll pay that debt for 12 years and pay $14,000 total. $6,000 in interest on $8,000 borrowed. That's 75% extra. Hansei answer. I am financing a lifestyle I can't afford, and it's costing me twice what I think it is. The Hansei standard is, if you're financing anything that loses value, cars, vacations, furniture, electronics, you're destroying wealth. Stop immediately. Marcus made a brutal decision. Sell the car. Take the loss. Buy a $5,000 used car with cash. His payment went $599 to zero. That decision alone saved him $43,000 over 6 years. Hansei question 3. Am I spending to feel better or to build better? This question destroyed Marcus because the answer was obvious. The $300 per month going out, trying to feel better about his stressful life, the streaming subscriptions, numbing out after work, the expensive apartment, trying to look successful, the new car he just sold, trying to feel like he'd made it. Every single expense was emotional spending, spending to feel better, not spending to build better. Hansei answer. I am medicating my stress and insecurity with spending. I am buying feelings, not building wealth. The Hansei standard is, before every purchase ask, is this making me feel better temporarily or building something permanent? If it's feeling, it's probably destroying wealth. If it's building, it might create wealth. Marcus cut ruthlessly. No more going out $300 per month. Reduced to $50 for genuinely meaningful social time. Canceled all subscriptions except one. Saved $290 per month. Moved to a cheaper apartment. From $1,500 to $900. Saved $600 per month. These weren't easy decisions. His friends thought he was crazy. Everyone has a nice apartment and goes out, they said. Yeah, and everyone is broke. Hansei question 4. Is my peer group financially healthy, or financially sick? This was the question Marcus avoided longest, because the answer hurt. His friends were all normal with money, which meant they were all broke. They all had car payments. They all had credit card debt. They all went out constantly. They all rented expensive places. They all bought things they couldn't afford. And they all encouraged Marcus to do the same. You deserve it. Everyone has debt. You only live once. His peer group wasn't supporting his wealth. They were normalizing his poverty. Hansei answer. My peer group is financially sick, and their normal is keeping me broke. The Hansei standard is, if your peer group isn't building wealth, they're destroying yours by normalizing broke behavior. Marcus made the hardest decision. He distanced himself from friends who mocked his new financial discipline. He found new friends who were building wealth, not medicating with spending. This felt lonely at first, but Hansei isn't about comfort. It's about truth. Hansei question 5. Am I building a life or maintaining a lifestyle? Final question. Most brutal question. Marcus looked at his old budget. $5,200 per month in expenses. What was he building? Nothing. Zero. He was maintaining a lifestyle. A lifestyle of looking successful while being broke. A lifestyle of comfort and convenience. A lifestyle of normal. But he wasn't building anything. No equity, no investments, no skills, no assets. No future. Just maintenance. just survival, just normal. Hansei answer: I am maintaining a lifestyle that impresses others while building nothing for myself. The Hansei standard is, if your money isn't building assets, equity, skills, or systems, you're just maintaining a lifestyle that will collapse eventually. Marcus shifted everything. His goal changed from maintain comfortable lifestyle to build permanent wealth. Every dollar got a job, build emergency fund, pay off debt, invest, learn skills, create assets, no more maintenance spending, only building spending. Chapter 4. The Transformation. 18 months after discovering Hansei, Marcus was unrecognizable. Let me show you what happened. His new budget. Income. Still $4,200 per month. Same job. Same salary. Expenses. $2,300 per month. Rent. $900. Cheaper apartment. No car payment. Bought cash car. Student loans. $320. Same, paying aggressively. Credit cards. Paid off, zero balance. Insurance. $180. Cheaper car, cheaper coverage. Utilities and phone. $120. Switched to budget plans. Groceries. $400. Learn to cook. Gas. $60. Closer to work. Efficient car. Going out. $50. Rare, meaningful. Subscriptions. $21. Streaming service. Total expenses. $2,350. Income. $4,200. Expenses. $2,350. Difference. $1,850 per month saved and invested. So here's what you need to understand about building wealth. You cannot be normal and build wealth. These things are mutually exclusive. Normal people stay broke. Weird people get rich. Hansei ruthless self-reflection is how you stop being normal. It's uncomfortable. It's brutal. It requires admitting you've been wrong about money for years. But it works. Marcus proved it. Toyota proved it. Thousands of people in Japan who practice Hansei prove it. Hansei, brutal honesty about what you're doing wrong, is the first step to doing things right. So here's your challenge for this week. Ask yourself the 5 Hansei questions. Write down the actual answers, not the answers that make you feel good, the answers that are true. Question 1. Am I living below, at, or above my means? Question 2. What am I financing that's destroying my wealth? Question 3. Am I spending to feel better or to build better? Question 4. Is my peer group financially healthy or sick? Question 5. Am I building a life or maintaining a lifestyle? Then share one brutal truth in the comments. The comments will be full of people being honest for the first time about their money. Join them. If this video made you uncomfortable, good. Discomfort means growth. Subscribe to Monetisum and activate the bell. Remember this: normal equals broke. Hansei equals freedom. Ancient principles. Modern prosperity. This is Monetisum. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.